Man, that's tough. Like I feel like marriage in 2021 lasts like nothing but 90, 120 seconds.
Yeah.
90 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Like it defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
I think the only thing higher than the divorce rates nowadays is the gas prices.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
On the next, be the model.
Right before they hack the ball, audible to switch the play. Fourth quarter, final seconds in the spot to win the game. Let's go. Fourth quarter, final seconds in the spot to win the game. Gotta stay focused, trying to stay patient. Wanna sidetrack us, all these temptations, trials, tribulations. Learn from our mistakes and we just keep creating. It gives us motivation. Yeah, playing in the sandbox as a little kid. Always in the puzzles, had to fill them in. Made some new friends up in my neighborhood. As adolescents, we always misunderstood. I always work my hardest, never minimal. Write it down, put it on my schedule.
You're now watching the Be the Model Podcast.
I get with them all, but I stay committed. I ain't never met someone who undefeated, but now I got some wins, so the bar.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Teddy J,
And your boy Big Neil.
and we are the Be the Model Podcast. Today we have a very special guest, straight from Broward County, Florida. We got two of their finest artists. They formed a rap group, BACKGAMMON.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, guys, for joining
What
us.
up, what up? Hey, Neil, Big Neil, Teddy J, thanks for having us, man.
All right, man.
Thanks,
We glad to have you guys finally came through, man.
Yeah, man, we out here, be the model.
Where you guys coming from exactly?
Well, you was coming from.
I'm from Davie, so I drove. It's like a good 35, 40 minutes. wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I was coming from like Miramar, Miami Gardens, County Line area from
All
work,
right.
so it's about 25 minutes for me. So it was
Great.
just right up the pike, 95, boom, bing.
Y'all here
we
Yeah.
in the building.
Exactly.
954 and 305.
Yeah, though. Yeah, you know.
Colliding,
So
collabing.
we gotta ask you guys how you get these names, because we know. Matter of fact, introduce and let you guys
Yeah,
know.
let-
Let them know
let
what's your
them know.
names. Who you
So I go by Jay Sexton,
Yes, sir.
and independently, I've been making music for about 11, maybe 12 years now. And you know, basically, me and I'll let you introduce yourself.
Me and this guy.
this guy.
But yeah, no, go ahead and introduce
Tell him who you
yourself.
are.
The name is ORIONPAXX. You know what I'm saying? Same as Jay, as Joey, been just making music for about 10 years, 11 years. You know what I'm saying? Doing the music thing, like really, like, you know, seriously, like, you know,
Right.
independently and taking it. It's more than a hobby, but
Right.
the name's ORIONPAXX. You know what I mean? But I know there's it's always a conversation starter as far as like the name.
The names.
Yeah.
You might as
definitely
well
gotta get into the
dive
name.
in.
For sure,
You might as well go
Jay
ahead and let us know.
Sexton and ORIONPAXX.
Start with
Yes,
Orion.
sir.
Let's start with Orion. How you came up with this name, man?
So basically before I came up with ORIONPAXX,
Right.
I was doing music like before I met Joey and the whole team.
So where y'all met at?
Okay,
Cut you
so rewind back. I was working with my producer, Ash Grayson. Shouts to Ash Grayson.
Shout out.
I met him through this other kid back in like 2011, 2010, like, and they went to school together, and he was like, yo, I got this kid that I think you guys would be dope if you meet him, y'all work together. And I'm like, word, you know, because at the time I was just working with like just various like people and stuff like that and everything. So then he took me to his crib in Plantation. In Plantation, he had a little setup, and we met. First thing, we just started talking about hip hop, and then like after that, we just worked on like some music, and we just it's the
Hit it
rap
off,
after that, yeah. And then I met Jay like probably about like maybe 2 years later,
Yeah,
around like
I
2013,
want to say we know each
2012,
other about like,
2013.
it's crazy, like 7
Yeah.
years.
Around
So
the
about
same
7 years ago, I was working with the same producer, Ash Grayson. Shout out Ash. You know, and basically like we're making songs independently. We're doing everything together, and then met Pax, and then we formed a little bond, and we had a couple songs together, and it was cool.
Right.
And then like before the pandemic, I planned to release 52 songs in 52 weeks. So I released all the music, all the songs, and then after that, we just kind of both like were open to the idea of like. With Ash, we all sat down and we were just like, what if we just formed like a duo group? Because it's a little different.
Right.
And, instantly we kind of just like thought of that name, Backgammon.
Yeah, because well, it's crazy because how the way you say that because I remember when he was doing the 52 songs, 52 weeks. You know, there'd be days I come to the studio and vibe and stuff like that. I know we're getting off task about the name. I'll get to that.
Yeah, we know we're gonna get that.
So he's making music, he's doing the records, and then I put out a record in March as well, but he's doing all these songs. So towards like the end of the year, we started, you know, with some music that like, you know, Ash would be like, yo, Pax, you want to put a verse on this? Word, I'll do a verse, boom, boom. And then like, we're doing these songs, and then like in the group text, Ash was like, yo, you guys should form a group and call yourselves Backgammon. I was like, you crazy, son. I was like, I see what you did right there.
Right. You got to definitely explain what that means, how you came up with Backgammon too.
Yeah.
Once you know, Ash kind of brought up the idea, we thought you know, backgammon, and then we thought like, what does it mean though, right? Yeah. So we kind of thought of a good acronym to kind of explain it. So basically, backgammon stands for be confident, keep grinding, make noise. Okay. BCKGMN. Yeah. And you know, we want to spell it a little different than the whole BACKGAMMON because it's just too long.
So what was it again? It was be confident.
Keep grinding, make noise.
Make noise.
Yeah.
Be confident, keep grinding,
and make noise. You know what I'm saying? Backgammon. So it's definitely a conversation starter. Like when people see it, that what's BCKGMN mean? Yeah. Or they see it, or they'll say, "Come to the stage, BCKGMN." I'm like, nah, bro, it's backgammon, bro. You know
so Jay Sexton, what was you like the sex guy or the?
Nah, let him. You gotta.
You gotta get. Oh, you got it. Oh yeah. We was digressing. So ORIONPAXX. So before ORIONPAXX, I had an artist named Logic.
Right.
Okay.
This is before
Logic.
Jay Sexton. Right. Before I met Ash Grayson.
Right.
So when I moved down here, like that was the name because I was been writing since, you know, I was in school. So then I thought of that name, and fast forward, I'm down here.
Right. Down here from where?
I live, my pops was in the military, so we was up north Florida by Destin, Fort Walton Beach area.
All right.
There's 2 Air Force bases over there, but I'm originally from LA.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So the name Logic. So I had that name, and me and Ash actually put out a project in 2012 under the Logic MC moniker. A project called Backpacks and Snack Raps.
Okay.
So then I will go by Logic MC. And so then around like 2014, around that time, I work also with what I do with work. I work in radio, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? I work for 103.5 The Beat for iHeartRadio.
Okay.
I work with the Breakfast Club morning show on there and stuff like that.
Boy, you doing
know what
big
I'm saying?
things, man.
So
you got to shout out Beat 'em up.
You know what I'm saying? I got you guys. So this, as the story goes, one day we had Logic on the show.
Okay.
Right, actually.
We had him on the show. Yeah, the other Logic.
Right.
And the day before, the Breakfast Club was in town, and we took photos, did all that stuff.
This is 2012.
Yeah. This is like 2014.
Okay.
So I took a picture with the, you know, Breakfast Club. They was in town. We did the show, posted it. The next day, Logic was on the show.
Right.
And I was like, yo, this is wild. So then, like, after the interview, my photo, like, blew up.
Yeah.
Like, people hit me up like, oh, you look different than how you sound.
Right.
Dope interview, though. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, thanks. And, like, all the time on Twitter, like, people would tweet me stuff like, yo, Logic and J. Cole got to do it. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm retweeting it. Yeah, of course, you know? So around that time, I started thinking like, you know what? I want to change the alias because it's like we're getting ready to put out a project. We put out a project in 2015.
Yeah.
And so my producer, Ash, thought the same thing. It was like, yeah, we should try to like create some separation from that name, you know what I mean? And so that's when I thought of, because I'm a nerd as well. Like I'm a huge Marvel nerd.
I think we all nerds.
You know what I'm saying? But no, if you want to go, we can go. If you want to go down that road, we can go.
Right.
Star Wars, Marvel, comics. I read, collect comics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was in Marvel.
I ain't got my glasses on.
Since back in the days, I was in Marvel.
I got them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm all on that Marvel stuff now. All the MCU stuff, the Loki, whatever, all that stuff I be watching.
Marvel.
The dude had the Mandalorian
I was never
shirt.
really a huge DC fan.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've always loved Batman, you know, though. And
Right.
Superman, of course, but...
See, like, the thing with Superman, he is like the the one. Like
cheat code.
He is the super cheat code. Like that's why I like other characters. Like
that's why I love Batman.
Batman is dope
because Batman hanging with superheroes. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
he's normal man, and like I'm more Marvel than DC. I'm more Marvel than DC. Right. So it's like Spider-Man is my favorite character, and then like Miles Morales. Right. The Black Spider-Man is like one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, you look a little bit like Miles Morales.
Thank you, sir. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and then Spider-Verse 3 was holla at the boy too. So fast forward, so I'm thinking of names, right? And I'm just like, I need to figure out something that's cool, and so I just like tapped into the Transformers universe. Right. So the name ORIONPAXX comes from the Transformers universe. It's actually Optimus Prime's name before he became a Prime when he was on Cybertron. Yeah. So I said, if you want to go down that road, you know what I mean? So,
but we didn't know exactly.
So so that was Optimus Prime's name, right. And so it's spelled the same way but with one X.
Okay.
So I was like, let me put another X on there. Right. If I add a third X, that's gonna be like some triple X type. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like porn type stuff. I ain't trying to do that. You know, so that's where the name comes from, and I was like,
but that's cool. That's unique, you know.
Yeah.
I'm about to show you all how I innovate. Even when I take a fall, I'ma still remain the same. Right before they hike the ball, audible to switch the play. Fourth quarter, final seconds in the spot to win the game. Let's go. Fourth quarter, final seconds in the spot to win the game. Gotta stay focused, trying to stay patient. Wanna sidetrack us, all these temptations, trials, tribulations. Learn from our mistakes and we just keep creating. It gives us motivation.
Yeah, and I thought of it. I was like, ORIONPAXX.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's something really dope. And I told my producer, I'm like, yo, what do you think? Yeah, ORIONPAXX. And he was like, yo, that's dope.
Yeah, that's when people understand what it means. And where it come from.
Yeah. Exactly. So we just ran with it then, and here we are now. You know what I'm saying?
So Jay, what's your backstory?
So Jay, we gotta get.
Yeah, you know, gotta get Jay back. My story is kind of long. My bad.
It's not so much with the comic books, but basically, you know, got a nickname in high school. It's like Sexton.
Oh, ladies,
Sexton, lady, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm usually was going as Joey, so I was known as like Joey Sexton.
Yeah.
Okay. And then saw J. Cole perform at Sunfest a few years later. And I dropped the Joey to a J because I was so like inspired by his performance, and so just Jay Sexton. Yeah. And then like luckily, that's basically the nickname. Basically, I don't even gotta explain it.
You got to self-explanatory. You hit him with a deep voice.
It makes sense.
Yeah, the name is mandatory. We already know what it means. Yeah.
So ladies,
that's the best.
Y'all know what it means.
Sex your boy.
Jay Sexton.
He had to drop it to the J.
He had to put the put the bass in his voice.
We introduced.
But after that, luckily, actually, like 5 years later, we got the opportunity to perform at Sunfest as well. Yeah, so after I saw him perform, like it really inspired me to be a performer, going from recording artist now to like performing. So it's a totally different game now. We talking about learning choreography a little bit.
Yeah. We had a whole live band.
We had a live band, working with drummers and guitarists, and
I actually
the
like
live sound. I'm sorry.
Live music is bad.
Yeah, it was amazing.
You can do a performance with live music.
Yeah, man. So before the pandemic, Sunfest 2019, me and Pax, went out there and put on a show. And it was great, man. It was guitarist.
I seen the video. You guys.
Video,
How much was the crowd?
It was probably like 5,000, thousands of people.
Thousands of people, bro.
Like 5,000-6,000 people.
We went around like shortly after Ludacris, and then shortly before Diplo.
Yeah. And G-Eazy was there.
G-Eazy was there the night before. Like, there's like a 4-day
big
event.
Things, man. Big things.
But it was a prime time set because we was on the main stage, the Ford stage.
Yes, the main stage.
One of the biggest stages at Sunfest.
I would love to see you guys on like a tiny desk performance.
Oh man, I love the NPR tiny desk. Yeah, that would be such a vibe
too, man.
And I like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all different, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not like the average hip hop groups, you know what I'm saying? That's a new mood. You know what I'm saying?
We're trying to like tell stories, but we're also trying to keep it like, besides just motivational, like we curse, we talk about.
So you kind of incorporate. It's more like old school, a little bit of old school hip hop.
Yeah, it's like some old school hip hop with some soulful vibes with the trap, trap aspect. 808.
You would consider yourself hip hop?
Yeah, hip hop music. It's definitely progressive, R&B? Alternative rap. You know what I mean? Some a twist of R&B.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But like the category that I can best describe it would probably be like alternative hip hop or alternative rap.
Hip-hop,
You know what I'm saying? But we still keeping the essence of hip hop with some of the sampling and just kind of just, you know, you listen to the J. Cole's, the Kendricks. You know what I'm saying?
So what? Well, each of you guys might have different motivation, but what motivates you guys? And behind most of your music.
Life, man.
Yeah.
For me, it's
Basically
life.
life stories.
So I try to write down what's going on in my life for the most part, and you know him as well. And together, like, yeah, we do it for each other, man. We do it for all of us, like everyone that's in our group. You know, our producers and anyone that believes in us. We just trying to fight for them with our music because we know it's good. Man.
Yeah, you know, it's just like you said, like the life and having motivation. Like, you know, if you hear something from an artist that you like, that motivates us. You know, oh, you heard the new J. Cole? Oh man, it's dope. Or the new XYZ came out, and you're like, man, like, that motivates us to work harder. But then at the same time, like you said, it's like a team effort. Like, it's important to have a strong team and a good team with you, and everything is like a collaborative effort, and it's a group effort as well, and we all support each other, and it's, you know, that's like the bottom line, like, to have.
So y'all plan on working with other producers, or y'all just sticking with y'all one producer that y'all?
We could, you know, we're open, but as of now, like, we're really happy with the direction we're headed. So everything's sounding really great. Everything's just getting better.
You got a particular sound.
We have,
Yeah.
you know, we have certain loyalty to Ash and to each other.
Exactly, and I think it's just different. Like, the music sounds different. Like, it's different.
It's
You know what I mean?
different. Definitely different.
I feel like it's nothing that
Y'all got your own lane, y'all
Yeah,
own niche.
that you really heard. Like, you know, there's thousands of artists, but then it's just like, all right, the music's dope. It's different. You know what I mean? It's not like the same thing you hear like on the radio or just like from the average artist, I feel.
So y'all trying to get mainstream on the radio, or y'all trying to, you know, keep y'all niche?
I mean, radio's cool, but it's like, I feel like, I don't know how Jay feels, but I feel like it's not like really an issue. Like, if it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many other avenues to get your music
With these
out.
days,
You can
social
use from
media,
everywhere.
Exactly.
It's all,
To connect with people.
all
You
kinds
know
And
what
y'all
I'm saying?
independent, right?
Yes, sir.
I feel like we're on our way together to put great music out. And when you have a great product, it doesn't matter. Like,
Right.
as long
Especially
as we
now.
get it out. So we're planning appropriately and strategizing to basically release music videos and visuals that connect with, you know, with people and
nice
basically
video,
tell our
too.
stories.
Oh, the one, the fourth quarter joint?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
video.
So that was just
for
like
sure.
the first one, obviously, we put out, and it was kind of like almost like a DIY.
Yeah, that one was like real like
Then
guerrilla
I seen
shoot.
the quality upgrade, you know,
Yeah.
on Jay's video. Was that Jay's video?
Yeah, that was
But, I
Notebook
forgot the
one.
name of that track.
Notebook.
Notebook.
All my thoughts are filled with self-doubt. Self-defeated every time I fell down. Fake smile, yeah, you can't really tell now. Yeah, I wanna win, but it's mostly L's now. Hiding my scars underneath my sweaters. Your boy needs super glue to hold us like together. Now I'm just stabbing in the dark. I know those type of moves won't get you very far. I feel like all my friends keep having fun. They're getting crazy. That type of fun to me just feel a little dated. I feel my body just don't like that contribution. I'd rather have some substance than the substance I'm abusing. Facts. Too many friends of mine living in dead ends. They love the weekends, Monday in the AM.
Yeah, that was real
Yeah.
nice.
It's like basically gonna be like probably the last single for a while that I put out by myself. But it was obviously a great song, great video.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit
nice.
of some radio plays as well, like throughout the country. And
That's dope.
yeah.
So I don't know what age range you guys are actually, but what music did you guys grow up listening to? Like, what really inspired you to become a rapper?
I listen to everything because I have an older brother too, so you know we listen and you know I'm listening to Wu-Tang.
Okay.
You know, Wu-Tang Forever album. I'm listening to Redman. Nas is one of my favorite artists. Nas to Biggie, Kanye, Jay, all the Jay albums. You know, Lupe.
I love Lupe.
Sean Price, Talib, Mos Def, Black Star.
So
Joey
yeah,
Badass,
about
Kendrick,
20.
J. Cole. I mean,
give me
I'm
a top five. A top
Oh
five.
my gosh, big pun.
Top five from both of you guys.
I knew he was gonna ask that.
That's kind of hard.
Before the
to,
interview, I feel like he was gonna
gotta
ask it. I was
ask
like,
the
I was
top
thinking about
five.
it. I'm like,
yeah.
I
It's
don't know
hard.
why, but it's a good question.
I'm a hip hop
obviously.
head. I
That's
like
a good
everybody.
question. That You got a top 5, Joe?
I think he asked you first, right?
See that?
Yeah, what's
see
your
that
top 5? 'Cause you
question?
named
It
a
was
whole
about
bunch of
30.
people.
It's hard for me.
Yeah.
Pause. It's hard. Hard for me. Just pause that. It's hard for me to answer that question in a complete.
It just been
A complete question.
Top 5
So,
is always.
complete
I'm
answer.
talking top 5 dead or alive.
See that, and that question is
even
so
harder.
tough for me.
That's even harder.
So what
because-
is you think is
I
on
give it
how
top
you
5.
feeling? That's your top 5.
Yeah, like I'm a fan. I'm a hip hop head. In school, they called me a hip hop junkie.
Okay.
I had everything that was dropping. I used to read the source, and also a big attribute about me when I was growing up. I was getting the Source magazine. I used to cop the Source like every month from
every
year.
month.
Boom.
Me too.
So for
I
a
can
while,
afford them sources.
yeah.
Right.
So and
I know
that's
you
when the
did.
Source magazine was thick.
Yeah.
Thick magazine, so-
Basement, I'm on it.
Yeah,
man.
so I watched the Rap
Rap
City,
City,
106, and all that.
The ones that had the models on them.
Which one had the model?
The models.
They had like a lot of females on that.
That's Jet magazine, man.
Jet- you mean
not
Jet?
Jet? It wasn't Jet.
Jet
It was
did. They had
it
the
was a
page-
source. It
page
was
43.
Oh, you mean not Double X? Not
Double X, not Double X. It's
XL
another
too.
one.
I know you
Double
what you're
XL
talking
too.
about.
The video
Dang,
vixen.
what's the other one?
It was double XL.
I thought
The
Double
video
XL
vixen.
had the video
Yeah,
vixens.
that's double XL.
I don't know.
And it always had like
makes
females.
sense.
Yeah, it was
Double
like
XL,
eye candy
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
eye
yeah,
candy,
yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I
And
know
Jet magazine too.
yeah.
Page 43.
the beauty of the week. My
Beauty of the
nana,
week.
shouts to my nana. She had a ton of them
I'm
magazines.
trying to say.
But in school they called me a hip hop junkie.
Right.
So I knew when everything was dropping. I had all the Cash Money Jones,
Yeah.
Method Man, Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Dre.
Everybody.
So now, fast forward now, it's like hard for me to really like give you a top 5 because I'm such a fan of hip hop and like love
Give
hip hop.
your
You-
5.
I can,
Yeah,
but
you
like,
don't
to
wanna
get,
give
but,
a
generic
but
top
here's
five.
my
Everybody
top
got
5 is
generic
always
top.
changing though.
Yeah, it's
it's
always-
subject to change.
'Cause
So I
you
can't
might
give
hear
you
something
exactly
and
because if I
you
give
might
you
be a
something
different
now,
person. Yeah.
it's gonna be like, oh well, I forgot about that one.
Right.
Oh, what about you know, because they all have their different attributes. But if I had to say, give you a top 5, just rattling like this would be like a soft 5, like
Right.
for today.
Jay, you tripping, man.
For today, top 5 of
Not a hard 5, but a soft 5.
I just love him. He can talk
Today,
though.
today's top 5.
today's top 5 would probably be like Nas, Jay, Biggie, Pun.
I see you East Coast
Oh
representing. on the
man,
East Coast.
and then it's hard because like
ain't squeezing.
Snoop, Dre, you know, I
I
can't.
change it up because you told about
I
the
know,
East
right?
Coast. But no,
You know-
hey, it started in the East, so
He
we
said Dead or
gotta,
Alive though, right?
we gotta roll with the East.
I
man.
don't dead or alive, but it's just like that list is my list is very subject to
4,
change
right?
all the
Just,
time.
just name one more.
So Jay, what's yours? We can.
And I'll say like J.
so we
Cole.
already
J.
know we
Cole's
got a
one.
lot.
Yeah, Cole.
J. Cole, Lupe's on it.
Honestly,
it's-
bro, I'm pretty picky with who I listen to.
Yeah.
I got into like being serious about music kind of late, you know? Like I was like 19 when I wrote my first song. And, you know, like before that I didn't write anything. So but as far as like my top 5 though, like I grew up listening to Eminem, so he's in the top 5. I don't know if you want to put him 1 or 5 or whatever. He's in the
I mean,
top
no
5.
particular order.
Eminem's got to be in there. And you talk about Dead or Alive, I think Tupac's got to be in there.
Biggie.
Based off hits, based off of everything, you got to put Drake in there.
Oh yeah, Drake, hey, hit maker, man.
Just 3 right there.
I'd be surprised.
Got to
though.
put Biggie in there. That's the
There you
top
go.
4.
Yeah.
And then for me, like I said, J. Cole. J. Cole.
I'd
would
be
my
surprised that a lot of people don't throw Drake in that top 5.
To me, Drake, I don't know.
Drake got
is not.
hits,
He got
Drake
hits.
got
If you want to
hits.
talk about hits. But if
Drake
you're talking
got
about
hits.
straight hip hop, like for
He
me,
in the
I
top-
always think when it comes to hip hop, to
maybe.
me, you got to be able to
Maybe
rap.
top 6.
When it comes to hip hop, to me, you got to be able.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to be able to
Because
rap.
you gotta give him.
I don't
credit,
see Drake
man.
standing in front of anybody like doing a battle rap or just rap.
But Drake
man,
got
we talking
bars,
about
though.
rap. He got bars.
He could,
man.
though.
And
He does.
The back-to-back
he's
joint, he
entertainment,
destroyed
man.
me.
But we ain't gonna get into that though.
Yeah, because like I
we
said,
can
my
get into a debate about
my
that.
top 5 is all these questions about like who's your favorite rap. Like it's just it's
But
difficult.
Tupac
for me.
hands down though.
Yeah, Tupac and like Tupac is on my list somewhere.
Yeah, I mean,
Work
just
ethic,
imagine if Tupac.
content.
How old was he when he died?
20,
25.
We spoke about the same thing. 25. Imagine
He got 5 more
you
years.
tell people where were you at 25 years old?
Talk about us like
And
all of
imagine
us-
The way that he was working.
The quality, the amount of work this guy.
Oh, this man
guy's
got-
library of work
global
is
man.
more
Crazy.
than rappers who now in their 50s.
50s, yeah.
They still don't have as much music as Tupac had at age 25 when he died.
Exactly.
We spoke about that
You know?
today.
Yeah, stuff that he's dropping
This
that you
morning,
ain't even like. Oh man, this has been in the
Change
vault.
the
This
amount of
song.
Changes
movies
is
he's
still
done.
relevant,
Mhm.
still
Impactful,
very
man.
relevant, still
And so I know
impactful.
y'all looking to try to
Dear
be
Mama
impactful.
was
Exactly.
like,
Dear Mama,
revolutionary because
Man, I shed tears.
because like what gangster rapper at the time is writing about his
You know what
mom
I'm
like
saying?
that.
Keep
Like,
your head up.
Yeah, keep
man.
your head up. Like he
Writing.
had different
Like he would
songs that he could
basically take
switch.
what's going on.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like,
so ahead.
Brenda's
you go
got a
from get
Brenda-
around. You
Brenda's
go
got
from
a baby.
Got a baby.
Get around, you know,
Then
dear
keep
mama,
your head up
keep
and
your
dear
head,
mamas.
yeah,
Like,
and then hit you with California Love and,
Yeah, man,
and
so-
you know stuff like
It was
that.
versatile, and I like
Yeah,
that. It
that's
wasn't
the
only just one
versatility,
style.
Very.
right.
Tupac could do that battle
And
rap.
Thug
He could
life,
do,
he could do thug life
you know,
stuff, and then
Yeah,
he
positive
very.
music, poetry music. So it's
and
good.
nobody can put him in a box.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
when you're an artist like that, man, you can't help but be global.
Exactly.
So I know that's what y'all.
Yeah,
guys
and that's
gotta
like the plan. Like we want to be just known. Like we make good music. Like you know us. Oh, you know us out there in Germany. They know who Backgammon is.
So what are you guys bumping to right now? What's in your playlist right now?
Oh, my playlist. Joe, you want to go ahead and get
Sure,
that?
man. I mean, obviously, I checked out all the like the J. Cole, the Drake album,
Yeah, me too,
and
yeah.
I checked out the Kanye album.
Yeah.
Donda, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it's tough. I feel like I can relate to most like average listeners because it's tough when you have 27 songs on an album.
Yeah, Kanye has so many songs.
Nowadays,
Attention span
we're in
is short, right?
2021. I think attention spans are short,
Yeah.
so I think it's tough. I don't know.
Give me 10 songs.
That's
let me
Kanye.
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
that's like the average. Like, give me 10 to 12
Yeah.
songs.
12 songs.
Exactly.
8 songs, 9
10 good
songs.
ones.
That's
Best ones.
Kanye.
Yeah,
Mhm.
10 good- your 10 best ones.
My opinion is that J. Cole again, like
Yeah.
his album is the best
Oh
one.
yeah.
12
Oh, yeah,
songs,
It got to the point.
and,
Yeah.
and
You know
it's
what I'm
all
saying?
good.
And
I
it's
think
good. The whole
11
album.
11 of them are
Yeah.
like good, really great songs, and maybe
Yeah.
one is okay. Maybe
Yeah.
you'll skip it.
You got to
But,
get
like,
to the point.
You
These
talk
days.
about Drake's is 21.
Drake has
I
21
think,
songs on there.
Out of there, like again, you got
It's
like
probably like
10 or 11
10
that are
is-
awesome,
okay.
and then
Yeah.
few that are okay, and then
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know. That
So I'm
sex,
like,
that
what you was
sexy
doing,
song,
man?
I don't think it's good.
I actually
think
like
it's
sexy, man.
but
I like
sure.
Future. I like Future.
Yeah.
It's not
Future,
my favorite
man.
song. I mean, I'm
I
sure
think
some
it's
people
the
like
attention,
it.
man.
It's certain vibes that like when you listen to those songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be in a certain vibe.
Yeah,
for 'em,
you know,
what
it
I
has
mean?
its-
Future keep your
It's-
attention, man.
To me,
So
it's not.
like-
It's definitely not his best song.
Yeah.
It's not the best.
Moving on.
No, it's not the best.
In my
But it's
playlist.
entertaining.
I would say J. Cole's album, Drake's album, and then Kanye's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that
yeah.
order.
Yeah, I'm
That's
listening
what I was
to-
listening to.
I'm listening to J. Cole, Nipsey.
Oh,
I
definitely.
keep Nipsey
Hey,
Victory Lap.
Yeah.
Any Nipsey I keep on repeat.
Yeah.
Like you said, I peeped the Drake album. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to like a lot of like UK artists as well.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this cat named Nines, he's dope. Who else? Heady One, AJ Tracy, cats like that. Like a lot of like UK hip hop is really dope that I'm listening to. And I also checked out the Baby Keem album. It's pretty dope. But yeah, it's just, whatever vibe that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Like right now on the way in, I was listening to Nipsey.
Yeah.
You know?
I was
So-
listening to Nipsey on my way
All
here.
right.
That's
Good man.
Said that.
So for the ladies watching, you guys single,
So for
married.
the ladies watching, yeah. I'm actually, I'm on the field. I'm in the field,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We got
I'm-
you.
I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? I had a little thing, probably like last year, going into 2020. I dated this girl, but you know what I mean. We dated for that. She was like the longest girl like I dated, so it didn't really work out. It was long distance, so, it didn't work out. So now I'm just been free agent, free agency.
That's the way to
Jay
roll, man.
Sexton, what about you?
For now, yeah, man. I'm enjoying being a free agent right now. And
Jay Sexton.
I like
Sexton,
The
the
last
name.
name Sexton, you gotta be a free agent.
Right?
But yeah, no, but a lot of time is really spent like in the studio, recording, writing, planning,
we
strategizing.
link up a lot too
Yeah.
outside the studio. And
So
stuff.
I mean, I'm not saying like I am like looking for a girl that can understand like the lifestyle and like be supportive and like just gotta be like worth it, and it's it could be complicated. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
So do you guys believe that marriage still exists the way it should, or do you think that?
You said the way it should. The way it should. I like
What do you
that.
guys think about that? Marriage in 2021.
Oh man, that's tough. Like I feel like marriage in 2021 lasts like nothing but 90, 120 seconds.
Yeah.
90 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Like it defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
I think the only thing higher than the divorce rates nowadays is the gas prices.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like my parents, shouts to my parents, they've been married
Yeah, mine's.
before I was born. They've been married for like 44 years.
Old school was a little
yeah.
different. I think marriage.
Well, not mine actually.
I think marriage made sense a little bit back in the day.
Yeah. That was
Because of
like
the
the thing,
dynamics.
the dynamic, yeah.
Once, I'm not saying
Women's
it was
lib,
once
women,
women
not women's lib.
women rose the
women-
emancipation or the women's rights
women's
movement.
Women's
movement,
rights
yeah.
movements, yeah.
Then it kind of made marriage.
Not
almost
saying that women shouldn't have
non-existent
rights.
unless
Right.
Definitely have rights.
Have rights, of course. My older brother's been married since 2005. You know what I'm saying? And nobody in the family thought he was going to get married.
I think
He was
it's-
the first.
I think it's tougher out here in South Florida too. You know, let
It's
alone
different, yeah,
so
location,
location
yeah.
matters.
Yes, location
and then
matters,
obviously with like social media and
Yes.
all the apps.
Yes, I had.
the
Fans only.
Yeah.
snap of a finger
Everything's
to
about
get
fans.
there.
Everything's like, click on my link.
IG.
Links. You know what I'm
I
saying?
do think there's something to say that I think like women nowadays don't they don't have to work as hard as they used to you know, to hold like a household down. I guess.
Right.
I feel like it's just different. So
Because a lot of women are independent now, so they don't, you know, they don't
got their
need a
own
man.
household.
They don't
They
need
the
no,
man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They don't need that, which I love. I love independent women.
love
You know what I'm
strong
saying?
women.
And
Yeah, you should be
she
strong.
got her own, and she working. She boom,
right.
she got a car. Boom,
only
do
thing
that.
But don't get it twisted though. Men are still men.
Yeah.
Let a man be a man. You can't. Well, you can't let a man do nothing.
Right. But like you said, everything out here, location, social media. That was one of the issues I had with
Yeah,
the
'cause
previous
long distance.
situation that I was in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
location. Yeah.
women love attention, man. So
Yeah, that's what it is. So now this platform for more attention
much
is like
attention.
everything is just
Oh,
like
getting their needs
photos,
met.
Exactly.
revealing more.
They
you
get
know,
their needs met. They
Yeah,
get
but
attention.
then
Exactly.
there's there's girls. If you're with a girl, like my sister, like they get upset if you're on social media or like with what you do or
Right.
being an artist with the music, this and that.
and this
'Cause
is for your actual
Business.
business.
Yeah.
So,
That's
know,
how
they
you
have a
bring
problem.
money
But for
on.
them, it's just for
like,
you know,
oh,
just the
why
glamour.
you liking them? Oh, are you comment? They comment on your thing, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, can't you? No, this is what I do.
That's what you
Like,
do.
I'm not like trying. I'm not sliding in every girl's DM.
Exactly.
Ain't like that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta find a woman that's secure in us.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
secure, and she understands like what you do, like you said. You know what
oh
I mean?
yeah, man. We looking though. I'm looking.
We don't get it wrong.
searching.
Don't get me wrong. I'm out there. I'm
searching
looking,
for you.
searching.
I think men was put here to have women like you know, with the real thing. You know, we need women. We need them like they need us.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And I love women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like the whole like I love like the whole marriage
Sometimes we
thing.
should change names.
I know, right? I should be Orion Sexton.
Oh, Sexton.
Oh,
Orion
Sexton.
Sexton.
Oh,
Oh,
Sexton.
Sexton.
Pack
J-Pax.
Sexton.
And J-Pat.
Oh, Sexton. You know, but marriage, it's cool, but it's like I feel like marriage is not for everybody.
Yeah.
And like nowadays, like you'll meet a girl, young girls too. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I was engaged or I was married for 2 years.
Yeah, they've been married about 3-4 times.
Yeah.
But
Like, dang.
let me clear this marriage thing up
Yeah.
for these people out here.
I
in
see
the
you
world.
got the
Let me
ring.
clear it up.
You
I'm
married?
married.
Neil?
You got
Yes,
the
I'm
Lord of the
married.
Rings.
I see you got Lord of the
I've been
Rings.
married. Now, I ain't gonna sit out here. I ain't gonna put out here.
Frodo. Frodo, Lord of the Rings.
Like I had the best. You know what I'm saying? Like I had the best marriage. Like I had
Right.
a perfect marriage.
Of course, there's
No
struggles.
marriage
There's
perfect.
it's ups and downs.
But marriage is different than a wedding. People need to understand that.
Oh,
Wedding
yes,
is a
yes.
party. Marriage is a lifelong
union.
union.
Yeah.
Commitment.
It's commitment. It's taking
Some
care
people
of your
get
kids, taking
engaged,
care of each
they just-
other.
all they care about is the
Sickness
wedding.
in the
and
Yeah.
health,
fireworks.
death do us
That's
part.
crazy.
It's all those things.
And that's what
man.
some girls that they dream of.
Yeah, you dream
growing
of the
up.
wedding. Don't
Dream
dream
of
of
the wedding.
Dream
Yeah.
of the
Dream wedding.
That's it.
Dream
And
of
after the
dreams,
wedding, there was
marriage.
next.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I gotta clarify.
Exactly.
I'm in the game. You know what I'm
You in the
saying?
game,
I'm
and
still in the game.
And I ain't knocking you. How long you been married?
been married 20 years, man.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
big up to you.
Congratulations, man.
I'm more married now than I've been in the whole 20 years. But we married. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Still married.
And,
you
you're,
know?
that's
if
a
you're
union
With,
of-
if you're
okay.
with somebody that you know is there full support, you guys support each other.
Yeah.
You guys are all there. Like she supports you 100% in what you're doing, and vice versa. I mean, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And then, you know, as far as support go, like they might not understand what you're doing at first, but once they see the fruits, they get on board.
Exactly.
That's what I learned over time. Like I make decisions and she might not, you know, support it. And I'm like, you know what? In my mind, as a man, as a leader, you gotta lead.
Yeah.
People not gonna always see the vision.
Yeah, exactly.
And then once they see the fruits, they start seeing the vision and they'll get on board.
Exactly. They gotta they follow suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they follow suit, but you gotta make them secure enough to follow suit. Like you can't say I'm a rapper, but you never writing raps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Never
exactly.
out there and
You
everything.
gotta put it. You gotta put the work out.
You gotta put the work in.
Yeah, you gotta show them, man.
And that's like, you know, those girls that support your dreams and your visions and your passions. I feel like those girls are like the keepers, the one that you need to find. You know what I mean? That support you.
Yeah.
And they going hard for you, and they understand, like, oh, I know he's in the studio because, you know, you got girl. Why ain't he up late and he coming home at XYZ 3 in the morning?
Because women need you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna want you home. Like,
yeah.
But if you showing results, they gonna support. They gonna be right there.
Getting back to the music,
Yes, sir.
let the people know what do you guys got going on right now. Like if we were to say who's Orion Pax, who's Jay Sexton, Backgammon.
Yeah.
We want to check you guys out. What do you guys got?
So, you know, we're on all social medias, right? I go at Jay Sexton Music, and independently, you know, Jay Sexton Music on everything. He's you know, it's ORIONPAXX and everything. And you know, we got the Backgammon group, BCKGMN on Instagram.
Love that name.
So all those, that's 3 different Instagrams.
Yeah, so 3 different Instagrams.
And
Jay
you know,
Sexton.
Yep.
It's ORIONPAXX.
Yeah, so his Jay Sexton Music.
Jay Sexton Music, okay.
You can follow him, follow me on IG. It's ORIONPAXX. Whoops. ITSORIONPAXX. Sometimes got to spell it out for people. You know, and then we have the group page, Backgammon page at Backgammon, which is BCKGMN.
Yeah, so we had the 4th quarter music video out.
Okay.
And we filmed the Get Me Out of Here music video. And that will be dropping soon. I don't know when this is going to be out, but it might be out by the time this is out.
Yeah,
basically.
like
a couple days.
Yeah, we've
basically
finished
the Get Me Out of Here. Like you want to explain it a little bit?
Yeah,
like,
so
what the concept
so
is?
basically, we shot this video. It's called the record's called "Get Me Out of Here," and so shouts to my videographer Kels, KJ will shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Kels right there. That's the homie right there. You know what I'm saying? So I had an idea for this video that, like, me and Kels, we linked up and we're brainstorming on it, and I gave him my idea. I wanted to do something like along the lines of Clerks. You know, you guys seen that movie, Clerks?
I never seen it.
You know, I'm talking about Clerks.
who was in Clerks? I'm trying to
You
think.
know, Kevin Smith, you know, Jay and Silent Bob are in it.
Yeah, James.
Clerks. I never saw that.
Was it like, I think it was a long time. Silent, he had a restaurant?
Yeah, well, they worked at a
at a
convenience store.
Yeah.
Oh, a store. It was a store.
And the
okay.
first Clerks was shot in black and white.
Okay.
And then the second Clerks was in color. And I actually heard that Kevin Smith is working on a 3rd one. See,
Right.
I thought you.
Hey, man. Some things go, man. Hey. I don't get it all.
I'm pretty sure if the movie, I'll know if I see it. You know what I mean?
You'll know.
I probably seen it.
So my idea was like, let's do something like along the lines of Clerks, like we're working at a store or something that, you know, a dead end job, and the song's called "Get Me Out of Here." So we're stuck there trying to get out, but then in our mind, mentally in our mind, we're battling with it. Right. So we shot at a local convenience store. Shouts to Julian. We shot at a convenience store. Then we had scenes of like straight jacket scenes, padded room, electric chair type scenes, because that's the part of we're at work.
Right.
You know,
you
it's
feel like you
like
jacket.
shitty day at work. My bad, can I curse? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can curse.
You know, like we're at work and we got to get out of here, and it's like our mind.
That's kind of the basic concept, basically. Okay. Yeah. So it kind of goes into like we're at the convenience store, we're
working,
at work, we're tired of the same old 9-to-5 dead end job, right? And then all of a sudden, like we're kind of thinking, and it goes into our minds, and we're trapped into like these thoughts that are coming into our head, and like they're negative thoughts of like
trying to get out
in a straight jacket, and like this is why we're trapped. We're trapped into these ideas and thoughts that we can't do any better, but. Then we kind of pop out of it, and you know, you'll see basically the video.
Basically the video.
That's funny y'all say that though, because you know, with the pandemic, people feel like that about work. Nobody want to work.
Yeah.
Nobody want to work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Not a regular 9 to 5.
Don't pay enough. Don't pay
Everybody
enough.
want to do their own
Yeah.
thing. Now. Nobody wants to
Wake
work.
up, same old thing every day. You know,
Yeah,
that's why
came
you
to
gotta
that
try to
realization.
be
make
like
it.
a robot.
I think we're a big, you know, we're big on to follow your dreams, follow your passions. I think everybody's got something, you know,
Special.
better and special about them. They need to just explore that, and you know, when
And that's
they do,
kind of
it'll help them
like the basis with
express
the be
it.
the model. You know, we
Yeah.
want everyone to be the
the
lead,
model of
to
themselves. Yeah.
show what you got, bring different things to the table. Don't be afraid, because they say a lot of most dreams, where the place where they have most dreams is the graveyard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because a lot
right.
of people take their dreams, they hide them, they keep them,
Yeah.
they're afraid. So while you're here, while you got the life and breath in your body,
Hell
just
yeah.
Express
trying to be the
yourself
model.
We love that,
and get
man.
that out. That's
we
a
really love that,
Yeah,
man.
Tupac was
a
one
great
of those
example.
people that really lived his dream.
that's great, man. Like
You know, within that short amount of time.
I love
Yeah,
that.
we feel
man.
like no matter what you do, you can be a model to somebody.
Yeah,
You know?
and there's people, you know, and that's the whole thing. Like, you know, you want to be like that role model, that model, and to show, like, you know, go for yours.
Go for yours.
You know
Go
what I'm
for yours.
saying?
Basically, I like that. Go for yours.
And move forward and chase your passions, your dreams. You know, oh, what do you like to do? Oh, I like to do. What?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta talk about that.
When
Oh, you
talk
like
to
to
kids, you know, they say,
you know what
I
I'm
said, what do you
saying?
want to do? I don't know. You know, you
Well,
got
it
to
depends on the
Yeah.
age of the kid. 'Cause, like when the kid is young, like, you know,
But, you know, I had
5,
dreams
6,
since I was
7,
young.
They
Yeah.
have dreams,
You know,
exactly.
But then once they get in like teenage years and all that, the dreams seem to fall.
But that's why we
off,
got to
you
keep
know what I'm
pushing
saying?
them,
You gotta
keep
push 'em.
motivating them. Hey, you know, have a dream, do something.
Exactly, because I kind of knew what I wanted to do, like, as far as like my senior year in school. It just kind of like came to me.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do as far as like work wise career, which I don't even see it as like work.
It's not work. When it's your
Yeah.
dream,
You
when it's
tell
your
some
passion.
people, you know, let's get up, and most people be like, I'd rather be sleeping. My motto was like, man, when you dead, you're gonna have plenty of time to sleep.
Yeah.
So while
Permanent
you're here,
sleep.
which might only be a short time in this world, in this
80
universe,
You don't know.
you know,
We really
you don't know tomorrow's not
Yeah,
promised.
exactly.
100%.
So put all your effort into leaving something behind.
Yeah, you want to leave some like
some type of
you know
legacy.
some type
Yeah,
of
exactly.
legacy.
Be the
type.
best version of yourself,
Yep.
man. That's
Yeah, I
that's
think we
kind of
was
what we
all
approach.
put here to create. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's create kids,
Because everybody has a
music.
Yeah, exactly.
art.
Everybody got some kind of purpose.
Yeah,
you
you
know
got to
what I mean?
create,
I agree
create
with
a
that.
building. You know, architects. You know, they leave behind their legacy when they leave a building that they
Exactly. Leave
created.
something behind.
We in
When
a
you
building
gone,
right now that
same
somebody
way-
created.
After all of us are gone, it'll always go back and say, this was ORIONPAXX, this was Jay Sexton, this was BACKGAMMON.
right.
Yeah.
100 years from now.
Of
You
course.
know what I mean?
Yeah, you leave
Yeah.
something
Rocking it
behind.
in, listening in spaceships on the
Exactly.
moon
Yeah.
and stuff.
And you know, we don't want to just put out songs and say, "Hey, it's Backgammon. Here's a song." We really want to put all the effort that we can into every single line into the song, and that's
Yeah.
what you hear with our music. I feel like every sign. There's not. We're not shortcutting any line, not one word.
Yeah,
And-
you know,
Is there anything that you guys wish you knew before you started into the career? Something that you would maybe do different had you known it?
Probably something that I would do different with.
For me, like honestly, I saw people getting deals and like signing contracts, and like I was like, cool, that's cool. And then like it never panned out for them. They would get shelved. And I saw how like the industry kind of works with the music business. So I wouldn't really do much different. I kind of like the path that we are on, and I think everything happens for a
And
reason.
now that you
Exactly.
mentioned that, a lot of people don't know that, because you can get signed and basically
be
now
shelved.
you on the contract with this label, can't do nothing else. Now you shelved.
Look
like you
at
said.
there's a Russ interview, you can
Yeah.
check it out basically, but he talks about, you know, hey, you got to give 50% to the booking agent, you got to give 20% to your lawyer, you got to give at the end of the deal that you made $100,000 or whatever, like you're left with not much.
Unsigned artist, you
Exactly.
have that mobility, that freedom.
Yeah, and the way
Independent.
Put out.
independent.
You sign yourself.
Put it out,
Exactly.
however we
Sign, grind, you know.
Exactly, and the
Sign
way
yourself.
music is now,
Independent.
and technology is now,
Oh yeah.
you can just, you know, you can be in your bedroom.
Right.
Yeah.
I put this project out. I
Straight to
worked
the
on the whole
masses.
project in my room.
Exactly.
And you can just, you know, put it on Spotify, upload it to a
Exactly.
distribution, and they can get it out to people, and there's different things at your fingertips that you can do
Right.
as an independent artist.
Hey,
You know what I'm
future
saying?
rappers, listen, this is good information.
Yes, and also
Everything's available on Google. You can
Exactly.
research, you can figure it out. You know, you can find out nowadays. It's not like
Yeah.
you need labels to do everything for us.
YouTube University.
Hey, we don't need. Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Look, we got our own network. Be the modern network.
Yeah.
We doing. You know?
Exactly. And I think one other thing too, like advice to artists and like as we're learning, because we're learning every day, is having organization, being organized, having being, you know,
I've your business.
Yeah, I found, you know, we got this within this past year, like the organization, because we've always worked on music, putting out songs, but then we'll have something that's like, okay, we have a verse here, or there's a hook here, this is unfinished. You know, how many songs I have in between Joey and I that we have is probably like not finished,
Right?
But like between between like this last year and now, like the organization level of like
Putting all
everything organized is like really dope. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a huge part of like if you have a team,
Exactly.
staying organized
I think a team is good.
Be
Team is
together,
very
meet
good.
together, make sure you're consistent.
and
you know
talk
what I'm saying?
about things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, still sharpening steel.
And when you talk about team, because everyone is good at different things, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So you might have someone on the team who's great at media and great at pushing things out. You know what I mean?
The graphic designer,
Yeah,
you need a good
graphic
music
designers,
video guy, like
And
videographer, graphic designer. Obviously, you need a good producer, recording engineer, mixing, mastering.
And that's just like through the years of like of networking and
Failing.
working. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
through
too,
years
and
of
like
failing.
that too,
Yeah,
and
you gotta fail.
yeah,
Succeed,
that
you
too,
gotta
and then
fail.
just like past like relationships. Like, oh, I know Joey might know a guy. He know boom boom. Oh, I know I got a guy.
Yeah, network.
And then he got boom boom. You know, and we have some of the same mutual friends. So it's like a network. Like you have your initial team, but outside that team, oh, I got this guy. Oh, videographer, I know my guy. He can do that.
Yeah,
merch, dude, this and that.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
so
yeah,
everything
yeah,
comes
working on
together.
right
So
now,
speaking of merch, you mentioned that y'all got merch. Y'all got
We're actually
t-shirts,
working on some merch.
hats.
I see your
That's
t-shirt
in
right
the
now.
process.
Yeah. Be the model. Y'all go
I need
support
y'all
this.
got extra shirts for your boy.
Hey man, we about to see
We
y'all
usually do.
man.
We usually do actually, but not right now.
Like I have some like of my older songs, like Good Vibes is like a song I put out, and then we put on like a song called Fire for me, and shout out to Marcus Amaya, is another artist I worked with in the past. You know, I have some of those shirts, but like Backgammon now, we're just trying to strategize to release everything basically next year. So we'll have merch
2022.
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. 2022 we come out.
We'll
with
get you guys
videos,
some merch.
the
We'll get you
album.
an address and
Okay, cool.
we'll send out some Be the Model.
Yeah,
things.
I like that. You know what I'm saying?
You guys
So-
take a selfie, you know
what I
the
mean?
shirt and the
Gotta
merch.
support
and-
us.
I'm aware.
Y'all
Nah,
definitely-
trust. I'm
y'all-
aware, son. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
I'm
no,
aware.
it's cool. We like it, man.
I'm aware of that.
I like the logo. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I like it. It's
Yeah.
dope.
Just know
Like
when we
Stone
drop our
right now.
merch, you know what I'm saying? Y'all
Oh,
show
yeah,
You gotta
for
support.
sure.
Yeah, you gotta
always,
reciprocate.
always.
But basically, we're trying to plan it so that we'll release an album in 2022, probably 10 to 12
Like
songs.
10
something
tracks,
Like that.
yeah.
Keep the
We
people
have,
attention.
you know, to all the artists out there, like we've recorded now
We got like over what 30 songs?
at least 30.
You guys have any actual album out right now?
Yeah, well,
with singles.
yeah, like
Oh, yeah,
like Joey mentioned earlier, he did 52 songs in 52 weeks
So
last
what,
year.
what you do with all
So
that?
he
actually
dropped
did
he
52
dropped
songs?
Put
he
it
dropped
out on
his
Spotify
Yeah.
everywhere.
Oh, okay.
And,
so he dropped one song like every Friday.
Man, this
Boom,
man
boom,
be
boom,
like
boom.
Tupac, man. You know all these songs in the vault.
yeah,
we have a
so
lot, yeah.
he has those, and then 2015 I put out a project. 2018 I put out a single. Then 2019 I put out another project, an EP called Ethereum.
Where's this music at?
It's all on
SoundCloud?
Spotify,
Spotify. So
SoundCloud,
once they put in,
Apple
will
Music.
we have to put your solo name in? Or
Yeah, if you
Backgammon?
search
So
my name, you'll see like my solo stuff come up.
ORIONPAXX,
Yeah.
and there's
And then
also Backgammon music.
We have a Backgammon page
So
as
anything
well.
that has like basically us two on the song is Backgammon.
Yeah.
And then if it's just him or it's just me, then you know it's Jay Sexton or ORIONPAXX.
Yeah.
So how
But
y'all-
moving forward, we want to do Backgammon.
So how y'all feel about putting visuals with each song? 'Cause a lot of people
Yeah.
are visual.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I
that's
love
dope.
it when
I think that's dope.
artists put
That's
a
dope.
video with their song.
dope.
That's a
It's
good
like the
plan,
greatest.
and that's why we are planning it. So
Yeah.
for 2022, we're gonna shoot the X amount of videos. I don't know about each song, you know.
If
but
we
for
can knock out at
project,
least
yeah.
4 song videos,
five.
that's
probably.
good, yeah.
right,
and then we release them, you know, strategically, like every 2 to 3 weeks.
'Cause I know of a
something
few
like that.
artists. I ain't gonna pull up their names because it's all about y'all right now. But
Sure.
when I listen to their song and they got a video with the song, I'll be so
It matters,
excited.
bro. It matters. It matters, you know.
it's like a package deal, you
Yeah,
know.
it's like, oh, they got a video
Even
too.
if it's just like a one take video,
Yeah,
like something
man.
low
Yeah.
budget.
yeah,
as
it
long
ain't
as
even
it's
got to
good.
be
Exactly.
nothing
As long as
major.
it
It's just
shows
So
their
the visual.
song, their face, you know, like.
Right.
And some people actually morphing 2 songs into one.
Yeah,
You see
we
you
have
might
stuff
chop
like
it up,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, we have some records like that
You know,
now.
we got
We literally
microwave
just recorded
mentality.
a song
Yeah.
yesterday that was like, yo, what if we spliced it with this song?
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
we have a song called, basically it's called Ride, and we have a song called Turbo, so we put them together. It kind of
Right.
makes
People
sense.
love
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's
so
like
it's a little
Almost
blend.
like sicko mode in a
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Travis
We
Scott.
love it. We love it, man. The consumer loves to get
It'd be cool.
visual.
Yeah.
Of course, and
It was tough because for like when I tried to release 52 songs, we wanted to shoot videos, but because of COVID, everyone was scared at the time. For
Can you imagine if you
2020,
had
that's what it
52
was. It was
videos,
2020.
that's a lot of visuals.
Videos,
52
That was a lot of visuals.
we didn't want to shoot 52. We wanted to shoot like 5, you know?
Yeah, you know how
It
hard
was
it
hard
takes
enough
to
to
do
A lot of visuals, bro.
One video
But
takes a
just
while.
imagine, you
Yeah.
would have been the first person to ever do that.
That's
But
a lot
then
of
it's
work.
like-
the first person to ever do 52
Nah,
songs.
Bruce did it.
No, there's people that's done it before.
And Netflix did it. Netflix did 100 songs.
Okay.
100 songs, so 2 songs every week.
I think so.
Wow.
It's like, or they did it for 100 weeks. I think it was 100 a song every week.
A song every week for
Every
100
Wednesday, I think it was for 100 weeks. Yeah.
Have you guys been performing? I know besides you guys performed at what was the music festival?
Sunfest. So
Sunfest.
we actually like together, like prior to like Sunfest, we did gigs together.
Yeah.
And then of course we performed at Sunfest. So going into 2020, we really didn't do any gigs in 2020. I did like this.
2020 was a shutdown.
Yeah, like I did a live stream performance by myself.
Okay.
But then around like February, we did that gig at the
27 bar.
That brewery spot. Remember?
Oh yeah, we did.
The brewery, the little beer
forgot what it's
spot.
called.
Whatever. I forget the name of that. I think it was in like Pompano.
I don't know why I can't think of the name of it.
So we did
some
little like brewery.
Yeah.
And then
then
27 bar
in
opening
May.
up for Swayze with Marcus Amaya.
Yeah, I think you guys are definitely real like marketable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So people
definitely.
like-
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, and
Gratitude,
that's
attitude,
the next step is like doing like some more live shows and like I got a couple like people that I know and like we working on possibly like maybe going into 2022 like a little Florida tour, like 5-city tour or something up Florida.
So you think Florida get you guys rather like other than other regions? Because
It's a good
I
question.
don't know, like Florida. We real Florida boys. The Florida boys thing, like
I think North
I think
Florida.
up north,
Yeah.
Yeah.
get you guys
North
better.
Florida
you know
and
what I'm saying?
Atlanta.
yeah,
like
but then in a
this
sense
or
when you
that.
said up north though, like
Up north,
like New
beyond
York,
Florida,
New
like
York and stuff
other
like that.
states, northern
Yeah.
states.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
because
I
I
feel
know
like
Florida is like football and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
But
Trap
I,
music.
but I feel like you can connect
You can.
with anybody.
Yeah.
Like there's
you can
people that
stand
will,
out, yeah.
that
This
will
is
rock
our-
with your
And
music.
this is our home. I'm born and raised down here. So
right.
We
I
wanna
was just
we
was
wanna
asking
give-
'cause,
it's a
you
great
know,
question, and
yeah.
we want to give back to Florida. We want to represent for Florida, Broward County.
'Cause Florida got
Dade
nerds, too.
County.
Yeah, they do.
And
They do.
We want to show that we have like a different side because I feel like a lot of people that do see us from like up north, they think of Florida as like clowns or like
Right, just like,
or
you know what I'm saying.
two
You know, we wicked out. We just
crocodiles and
Charlamagne say the craziest people come
Yeah.
from Florida.
The Bronx and all of Florida,
I
yeah.
don't like that rep, man. You know,
I
we
don't
get
like
a bad
that
rep,
either.
But
we
it's
get
like-
a crazy
but-
rep. Oh, everyone's
but then
partying and
also-
running around the street naked. Nah, man.
I feel like when you say like Miami,
intellectuals here.
I feel like Miami is like it's still like sexy. You say
It's
that.
still sexy here.
You know what I
now.
mean?
Don't
Like,
get
oh
twisted,
yeah,
man.
you go do a show like, oh, we out here in Iowa. Them boys came from Miami. What? Oh, they're from Miami. Da 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 da.
Like I always like to tell people, man, we live in a vacation, man.
Yeah, we live with people on a
Live on
vacation.
vacation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
the weather
saying?
is usually great.
So it's just like it just I feel like more and more people from up north are coming down here to Miami.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So you can still connect with. There's a lot of out of towners here.
True that.
You can still connect with people, but like Florida boys, you know,
Yeah.
I feel like you can still get a connection. If it's good music, it's good music.
Right,
And I really think you guys, well, you said 22 with the album and everything. Just push hard, push like photo shoots,
Everything.
Exactly.
Visuals,
content,
Exactly.
everything. And I feel like
Get it
you
out there,
guys,
you
We're
know.
pushing for
y'all gonna be
2022,
major.
man. I feel like we're coming.
Major.
Yeah, man.
We have the products.
Backgammon
We got the
shit be
songs.
major.
Yeah.
We just
You gotta be
we're gonna
bumping
push
it, Neil. You know what I'm saying? In the
it's gonna
whip.
be major, man.
You know what I'm
bumping
saying?
it, man. Come out with our definitely
too,
support,
Teddy. Yeah,
you know,
man.
in all ways, you know,
Major.
ads,
Because-
reposting, everything. you know?
Individually, y'all great. So together,
Thank you, sir.
Exactly.
Ultron,
That's
man.
what we were.
Hey.
that's what I-
Actually,
yeah.
you mentioned the videos. So where do they go to see the music videos?
It's all on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so what's your
We have a
YouTube?
it's the
Backgammon.
Backgammon.
Backgammon at YouTube. So
Yeah.
is it the acronym or is it the actual the whole?
Spell it
word?
out for the
Yeah, it's
for the,
just
for the people so they know.
BCKGMN.
So that's the YouTube page name. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
So where do you guys see yourself in the next 5 years? What are you aiming to be? Where?
Let me see. Yeah, you know, wife, kids, you know what I'm saying?
So you gonna do the white
little
kid thing?
white picket fence, you know what I'm saying?
5 years.
You know, barbecuing.
Oh, you talking about?
You know what I'm
We talking about
saying?
backgammon.
Got some kebabs on the grill. No, I'm playing. I mean, musically, just still creating. That's what we do because that's the passion.
We love it, man.
Um,
Love songwriting.
Love to, you know, tour more.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I feel like within that time, like we're doing like more shows.
Yeah.
Like overseas, Europe. Like I had the opportunity a couple years ago. I went to
that's another
Japan.
thing,
I
overseas,
toured in
yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
My me,
yeah, you
I
did,
did. I was in Japan for about 3 weeks with my dude Jay Mazur. Shouts to Jay Mazur, 89 Till.
So you hit my dream
Nick
location
Chain.
before me. Well, I'm trying to
Yeah.
get there.
And
trying to get there.
from my dad living in the military, I lived in Japan when I was little. So I left Japan when I was like 6 and came back
You speak any
years
Japanese?
later. So I just know like words, phrases, you know, little words. But I feel like konnichiwa. I feel like that would be the vibe. Like, because when I was in Japan a couple years ago on tour, it was amazing. Like I funks with the Japanese. Like they love hip hop and good music.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I feel like in the next 5 years, like possibly like we anteed up like the touring. Like we did a show in Amsterdam, or we got this show here, or we going like to New York. We going to this little town to do a show. We're just doing like more shows. I feel like in the next 5 years.
I agree. I think the possibilities are endless. I think we can go to Europe. I think we can go
Yeah.
to Germany. Germany, like hip hop's hot there.
Yeah.
I don't know what it'll be in 5 years, like where it's gonna be hot and you know but wherever it is, I'm down to go. We
Exactly.
can ride together and kill it wherever.
Yeah.
And you definitely give me Eminem vibes, man. You look like Eminem. You know, you can see your little beard, but like when he's clean cut.
He got a
on the
deep
video.
voice though.
Oh,
Eminem got a
usually-
little squeaky voice.
Yeah, usually I have like a fuller beard too.
Yeah, man.
You know what
But
I'm
as
saying?
a duo, man, hey man, I think y'all got
I
something.
appreciate you, man, and I feel like there's not a lot of duos like out here in
Especially
South
not
Florida.
like y'all.
Yeah, there's
You know
not.
what I mean?
It's
Like
usually, you
like
know,
hip hop groups.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And these times is everyone for themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yeah, it's
trying
so
to do
true.
their
And
single.
we tried that path, and
Yeah.
I feel like together we can just.
But I think hip hop
Together,
is missing
I think
some
y'all
good
go
groups.
some-
Like good
Yeah.
groups. We don't really have groups no
different.
more.
and it's dope because it's like, you know, we all just work together. Because like I said, for a long time, like we both were just doing like our own thing. Like I would see Joey, or Joey hit me up, or he got a show here. I want you to come perform.
I think
Word.
y'all came together,
And
to
now
do
we
something
just-
big, man.
We just work together, and it's like we already vibe before.
Right.
Yeah.
We was the group, so now that we're a group, it's like, you know, he's talented, Cat. The whole
Yeah.
rest of the
Both of y'all
camp
some
is
talented
talented,
dudes.
so it's like, why not? You know what I'm
And
saying?
we just try to push each other to be better.
Yeah,
Y'all, I
exactly.
think y'all made the right decision.
Nice, nice.
Come
Thank
together.
Thank you,
So,
man.
what do you guys want your legacy to be when it's all said and done?
Let me see. Legacy. That I made good music. That people just enjoyed. Leaving just behind like good music.
I just want to make we want to make amazing, great music that people remember,
Memorable music.
different,
Different.
and people just feel it and they vibe to it and they really feel it. Like you can feel it in your bones, type of stuff.
Yeah.
And like, wow, when they hear it, they go,
Oh man, they
go-
play it back.
They go, yeah, I gotta play that back. I gotta show my friends. I gotta listen to that. I gotta see them perform. I wanna be involved. And not only that, like we give them an experience.
Yeah.
We want to be known as like humble as well, grateful, humble, and just like meet people and show them that artists don't have to be like, we can curse, dicks, bitches, and we can be like real down to earth people that are just talented and just like you guys. We're all struggling with something. And we're all trying to just do better for ourselves, and we just want to show that.
Yeah,
Great.
that's just to be memorable. You know what I mean, and make good music, and it's forever lasting.
And you know, just display our passion.
Saying?
So big things in 2022. Man.
Big things popping 2022. Backgammon, we out here.
For sure. And final question, guys.
Dun dun dun. Do you like pause the music, stop the music for this, or like, you know,
always.
and then post production. Stop the music.
What does be the model mean to you?
Model.
What does be the model mean to me? Showing an example, showing improving, being who all that you can be, pushing boundaries, being yourself, and setting example for others. That's what I feel like be the model is.
I think, yeah, definitely just like I said earlier, kind of like being the best version of yourself, being a model citizen for other people, just doing the best that you can do with whatever you were given, you know, whether it's in the gym, whether it's at your job, whether it's helping others, like be the best that you can do. Don't half-ass anything. Right. You know, do the job, do whatever you can, the best you can do, and do it with a sense of purpose, urgency, and love.
Right. Yeah, and trying, because you know, giving up, like Kanye said, giving up is worse than trying. Yes, nice. At least try. At least try.
Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom.
Wise words.
For sure. Thanks, guys, for chopping it up. Thanks for stopping by.
Teddy, Neil, man. Hey, appreciate y'all, man.
All right.
Be the model.
We're glad you guys
be the model.
The studio. Definitely check out Backgammon. Check them out on Instagram. Follow Jay Sexton at Jay Sexton Music. Follow It's ORIONPAXX. ORIONPAXX, that's your boy right here.
Right here.
Check out all of Backgammon's music on Spotify, YouTube videos,
SoundCloud, wherever you listen to music. Spotify, Apple Music, all that. We out here. Right. Yeah, Backgammon, boy.
In 2022, look out for the music. The new album's coming out. 2022.
It's coming.
Ooh,
right? Grammy. We gonna put it. He's speaking it into existence.
There it is. There it is.
Much love, guys.
Definitely follow them. Subscribe to their music. Don't forget to subscribe to the Be the Model podcast. Hit that notification bell. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know how you guys enjoyed this interview with the one and only Backgammon. Be great. Be unique, and definitely be the model.
Holla.
All right.
Peace, sir.
All right, we appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
No problem, man.
I'm just running it, I'm running shit.
Fuck what they heard, fuck what they say. Yeah. I flip the bird right to their face.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Teddy J.
And your boy Big Neil.
And today we have two very special guests from Broward County, Florida. The Rapgammon. They formed the rap group Backgammon.
Yeah, you said Rapgammon at first, but it's all good, you know. No, that was good because it was just like we just going with the interview. It was good. We just kept going with the interview. It was good. Now we can go one more take. You said Rapgammon.
Rapgammon.
I got my shield and my sword. I'm always winning this.
That's gonna be on the end as a blooper.
Blooper reel.
She starstruck. Yeah. She hit me with the order. I met her at Starbucks. You know how I do it like that. No small sacks. You know all I move is them large packs. Motherfuckers always wanna talk shit. I don't ever start shit. I be way too high. Louder than my starship. SpaceX, launching, full throttle. Moves, hit my targets. Check the time. No time to